The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Bruce Lee. Today's topic is a bit confusing but relatable at the same time because it has different points of view. Focus is something that everyone's struggling with today, especially us, the Gen Z students. Now that the exam season is almost here, this video will be talking about why our attention spans are decreasing and how to increase our focus. This video is going to be divided into 3 sections. First things first, we'll be taking a look at that what is it that is decreasing our attention span and where are we going wrong. In second part, we'll be discussing about its negative impacts and how to overcome them. And lastly, I'll be sharing some habits and quick changes that can help you get out of this time-sucking cycle. Now, coming on to the topic of losing our attention spans to such an extent that in this year 2022, we are just left with bare 8 seconds of attention span in our hands. Well, let's have a look at where it all went wrong. This is a graphical representation of the research report published by UCSF in the year 2021. In this graph, we can clearly see that from the period of past 200 years, that is from 1860 to till date, how the attention spans of us, the humans, have decreased increasingly. And talking about our attention spans today, we, the apex race of all, the humans, have now officially been surpassed by goldfishes. Here's another research paper from Global Information Technology Management Association, GITMA, which clearly states that the problem with our attention spans is increasing, and also how the students are the worst ones hit with it. Well, after knowing all that, let's move on to the second part of the video. So, from what all we saw, we can easily conclude that we really are in a bad state right now. And let's just not talk about the social media aspect too much because we all are pretty much self-aware enough that how social media is ruining our life today, and social media is the only place where we spend our most of the time more than in our actual lives. But short form content like reels, shorts and whatnot, they are the actual reason behind this lack of focus and this chaos in our lives. And it's a matter of fact that we are spending way too much time scrolling through them, but also their duration is an alarmingly big problem for us. This short form content is draining all our focus and attention spans. And let's just be honest for once. Today we live in a place where not knowing a trend or not knowing internet slang is the exact same as committing blasphemy after being ketha. I'm sure that I made myself clear enough. And now coming towards the solution as to how we can really get rid of this mess in our lives as students. Well, there are a lot of ways, tips, tricks, strategies and literally everything out there telling you how to increase your focus and all that stuff. But I'll just skip that part and let you know some things that work for me and that are technically proven to work. And now with that being said, let's move on to the section which you all have been waiting for. Here are some methods for improving your focus and attention span. First is the most basic one. It is that keep those shell-like things open. This is especially helpful while you're taking lectures or attending classes. In this way, if you're attentive towards the class, most of the times you would understand the concepts in the class itself and won't really have to worry about understanding it over again. A thorough revision would be enough to completely remember the topic almost forever. The Feynman technique. This is the method that's very well heard of and is very famous amongst students. What this is a 4-step technique. I'll link down a brief video in the description. I'll just tell you a gist here. The first step includes studying. It's just getting started on any topic that you want to study. The second one being teach. Once you've completed studying the topic, it's time for step 2. You're just going to teach it to someone else, and now this will leave some gaps. There will be some things that you won't be able to remember. That's what brings us to the third step, filling the gaps. Here you will just go back and study the topics that you were not able to recall while teaching or discussing, leaving us with just one more step, step 4.
simplifying. It's very simple, and it would just be for checking that have you understood the topic completely. In this, you just have to do is simplify the topic. The third one might be a bit controversial, but it worked for me. It is waking up early. And well, this might upset some of the night owls, but well, it worked for me. And as for those who can't really do it, I'd say still try out studying early morning and see if it works for you.
With this, we come to the end of this video. I hope it helped you and I was of a little bit help. I'll see you all next time. Till then, keep studying, stay relaxed and keep grinding.
Ever since the day that you